Yeah, hi guys. Very good afternoon to all. I'm Sham. I would like to welcome you all to this wonderful session on behalf of DPWD team, Diksuchi for persons with a disability. Successfully, we have organized 7 webinars on different themes. Today, we are going to start its 8th webinar on how to improve effective writing skills. So, without any delay, let's go into the today's speaker. Today's speaker is Mr. Justin. So, I would like to give a short intro about our speaker. Mr. Justin has contributed our has contributed his services to our community, and all his works were implemented to enhancing skills in the students. He's a computer instructor, spoken English instructor, and as well as web accessibility mentor in Visionite. He has conducted 3 months spoken English classes in the summer season to our fellows. The great thing is a Insight Braille editor published by Insight Braille editor magazines Mitra published by Mitra Jyoti. And the next, not only this, is a medical transcriptionist. He has worked as a medical transcriptionist. Now he is experimenting on teaching and effective writing skills to the width of the group of people. So thank you guys, and I'm giving my microphone to Vandana. Vandana, over to you. Vandana will guide you throughout the session.
Thank you, Mr. Shyam. DWDT
Hello, Vandana, your voice is breaking. Check it one.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. So I want to give no. I want to give a quick tip on comment section and the Q&A session. So here end of the session we have a Q&A session. There you can raise your queries on a chat box or on the through voice. You just raise your hand. We'll unmute you. There you can ask and interact with Justin directly and resolve your queries there. Now I turn out my microphone to the Mr. Justin. Yeah, please, Justin, go ahead with the session.
Good afternoon. Am I audible?
Yeah, you're perfectly audible.
Yeah. Okay. Andarki namaskaram. Good afternoon, everybody. There are some of my students here. Let me say hi to them. Ashwita Reddy, Suchit. There is Raju Chandradi, Navanita Krishnan. I don't know, she was there earlier, but she's not there now. Sham also one of my students in the summer camp. Anyway, welcome to all of you and hope this session will benefit you all to the best of your ability. So speaking in English, everybody desires it. Now the world is one, and being at home, you have to interact with so many people. So you have to speak in English as much as possible. Of course, it doesn't mean that you do not have to ignore the local language. You definitely need it. But for business writing, for any other communication, you need English. So I'll be sharing my thoughts, my ideas, my resources, so that you all might also benefit from this. So the first important thing in writing is to know to use the persons, that is the first person, second person, and third person. For example, if I use this sentence, I should write well. Here, I is the first person. Second person, it will be you. You should learn how to write well. The third person, we can write, students should learn how to write well. So when we write, we need to use all the voices appropriately. Because some people, once they start writing in one voice, they switch to another voice, and then it becomes very difficult for the reader to follow the thread. Another problem that I see everywhere is in the use of direct and indirect sentences. So that also has to be worked on. The second point to be noted is to use jargon. In every industry, there is jargon. That means the phrases that are particular to that industry. If I take banking, for example, there you will have KYC, or you have interest, principal, FD, RD. So only those people in that industry know it. The rest won't know. So when we write for the industry, it is good to use jargon, JARGON. But if you are writing to a common man, it is always good to write in simple sentences. Another skill that you can learn to write is rephrasing. Rephrasing means, for example, I write in one sentence, there is a cave in the mountain. So if I have to write it in a different way, I can write it as the mountain has a cave. So the same idea, I am putting it in a different way. Then of course, in school, all of you have learnt of how to write in simple, compound, and complex sentences. That also we have to work on. And as you go higher, you also have phrasal verbs, PHRASAL, and next word is verbs. That means these are groups of phrases which have a verb and a preposition. So for example, makeup. Everybody knows that it is cosmetics that women use. But again, we can use such words as he is making up stories. That means he is cooking up stories. He is making excuses. So like that, there are so many phrasal verbs. Nowadays, we all have heard of lockdown. That is a new phrasal verb that came since March. Before there was lockup, which was happening in the police station. Now lockdown is a common man's word, which means stay at home. So when we write, these are the things that are going to be part of your writing. And there are many myths associated with writing. Myths are false stories. The first myth that I have come across is that writing is needed only for writers. This is definitely wrong. Everybody needs it. And everybody has to work on their writing skills. Writing is, the next one is good writers are born. This is another false myth. Nobody is born with skills. Everyone develops the skills. Even Sachin Tendulkar, till his last day, he was practicing. He didn't say, because I'm a great batsman, I don't have to practice. Every morning he used to go to the stadium, practice his skills. And even Roger Federer, he is the best tennis player even on this day. He has a coach. His coach helps him become better and better. So don't think that writing is not needed for you. It is needed for everyone. And you're not born, you develop that skill. Another myth is that only professionals need writing skills. That is also a false myth. Everybody needs writing skills, not only the editor of the newspaper, but you and I, because we are going to write emails. And if you write something wrong, there are 3 or 4 emails you will have to write to clarify the situation. So if you can put your information in one email, you're going to save the time. Or you want to invite somebody for a function. If you write well, you can guarantee that they will turn up. If you don't write well, they might think they can do something else better. Yesterday, by the way, I was talking to one of my other students, Gaurang. He told me one interesting story. He finished the book, The Story of My Life. By the way, all of us know that is the title of the book written by Helen Keller. So he wrote in his WhatsApp status, I finished the story of my life. And immediately all his friends called him up. Hey, are you depressed or something? Do you want any help? You know why it happened? Because he didn't put the title, The Story of My Life, in quotations. They thought that maybe he is not feeling well, he is depressed or something, and they were concerned for him. But if he had written, I finished quotation, the story of my life, close quotation, people would have taken, oh, this is the title. And they might search it in Google and find the story of my life written by Helen Keller. So like that, some unavoidable consequences will happen if you don't write well. Everybody knows now that depression is high. So people look for signals in your words itself. So we have to be careful about it. And one more myth that I notice everywhere is that they say, I need inspiration to write. Who gets inspiration? Nobody. For everybody, we have to work on that skill. Say, suppose your mother is admitted in hospital and the doctor who is going to do the operation tomorrow, suppose he has a fight with his wife and he says, I don't have mood. What will happen? Your mother's operation will get postponed. All the operations that are scheduled for that day will get postponed. There will be chaos everywhere. So he can't say, I don't have the mood. I won't do the operation. Whether he likes it or not, whether he is in a good or a bad mood, he has to get ready, come to the hospital, do his operation and go back. Otherwise, the whole society will go into chaos. If all the writers said, today I'm not, today is Sunday, I don't have mood, then tomorrow you won't get the newspaper. So like that, the shelves of libraries are full because somebody is sitting patiently, daily writing, daily getting better. That's why all the books are there. And here I must thank DPWD that they are encouraging bloggers and writers to come forward, to learn, to become better. So these are the common myths that I have seen. Now, my recommendations, my tips. The first tip is to work on spellings. I know this culture is full of SMSs and, TQ for thank you and all that, but still it is good to learn the spellings. Recently, I received a email from a friend, and they had sent an email asking for funds to help somebody who had died from COVID. And in that, they had written, please donate the money so that the family can leave, Leave, not Live. They should have written Live. So what will the reader think? Do they don't want the family to leave or live? And there is another person in my phone contacts. He has a young kid, not even 1 year old. And in his profile, he has written, sleep, my child, I leave for you, Leave again. Actually, what he meant is, sleep, my child, I live for you. But if you read that profile, it seems that he is going to leave the family and go. Or whether he is going to leave a big insurance policy, I don't know. But by the general agreement, I think he meant, I live for you. Nobody is going to desert one family. But such common mistakes are plenty everywhere. Another sentence I saw on the net, Luke and Jack went to celebrate his first day on the job. There are two people there. So who is celebrating? Is it Luke? Is it Jack? We don't know. Or maybe both of them are first day on their job and they need to celebrate their first day on the job. So instead of his, it should have been their. Coming to phrasal verbs, I thought I'll just share a little more. For example, the word run, R-U-N. It is so simple, but it has so many meanings. If I say, for example, we run in the school, maybe it means the children or the staff, they are running around in the school. But if I say, we run the school, it means that we are part of the management and we are managing the school. The same run gets a new meaning now. We run the school. And during demonetization, there was a run on the bank. Run on the bank. That means people started withdrawing money. People were standing in big queues. That is called run on the bank. People are worried about their cash. And you hear stories very often in cooperative banks, People put money in cooperative banks and they don't get sleep at all. And I can also say the bank ran out of money. What is this run out? Run out is there in cricket also, but run out of money means the cash got over. I have run out of pocket money. That means my pocket is empty. So the same run has a different meaning. I can also say, for example, the bank is in a rundown building. Like lockdown, there is also rundown. Rundown means old, where there is no paint, it is ruined. It is like an old palace, where there is no shine at all. Steps are broken, doors are broken, windows are broken. So such buildings are called run down. So like this, words have different meanings and we have to read more. 2 weeks ago, we all listened to L. Subramani when he spoke here. He told to read at least 6 hours, I believe. I try to read as much as I can and I make it a habit to note down interesting words, interesting phrases. So once you know them, you can Google and find out new things about it, how to use. So make it a habit to take notes, make a list of the new words you come across, and then you can apply it in your own writing. That is how you learn new words. Make it a habit to learn 1 word a day. Then by the end of the year, you will know 400 new words. My other suggestion would be to use storytelling as a tool. Storytelling is such a big concept which people have ignored. Our ancestors, our elderly people are good at telling stories, but our generation, everything is being fed in WhatsApp and so many serials that we have lost the art of storytelling. Before TV came, everybody used to sit and talk in the dining table, sharing stories. But now, many people, while eating also, they look at their phone. They're eating in a hurry and checking mail or checking WhatsApp messages while eating. So you lose the art of storytelling. And I tell you, data and statistics do not matter. It is the way you tell stories that will really impact. For example, you have seen the pandemic. All of us have seen. The statistics is showing. Today we have 130,000 latest infected people. How did it happen? Information is there, statistics is there. People are told more than 4,500 people are died. Still people are getting infected. So statistics is not working. But had the government done it through storytelling, putting the same idea in a different way, I'm sure it would have worked. Actually, during the earlier part of the lockdown, somebody sent a nice WhatsApp story. And I thought it was very appropriate and I will share it with you. All of you know the Narayana Astra. Ashwatthama had it. And if we used that Astra, everyone would die. Billions of people died also. So people went to Lord Krishna for a solution. And he told, put down your arms, put down your weapons and lie down on the ground. Then the weapon won't affect you. So the Pandavas lay down on the ground and they were saved from the Narayana Astra. Similarly, that WhatsApp message told us to be at home during the lockdown. So through that, we could beat the pandemic. So had such stories been told very well, people would have listened and stayed at home. Sadly, only few of us got to read that message. But like that, stories have to be built to make our message clear. And also, we have to be different, which doesn't mean that we have to be like the governments which are doing roll out and roll back. They're starting programs, stopping it. Today they say one rule, tomorrow they change their mind. That shouldn't happen. We should be consistent. Talking about stories, let me tell you about another guy, John Novik, Novick. All of you know that RPWD Act recognizes dwarfism also as a disability now in 2016. So there is this guy, John Novik, in the US. He was a dwarf. He was very short. Maybe 1.5 feet, that's all. So daily he used to hear so many comments from others. He was born in a small rural village, but to pursue studies and all, he had to come to New York. So once he was on the road, people used to taunt him. I saw you in the movie or something like that, they would say. Even for us blind people, many people do comment, I saw you on TV. God alone knows if they ever saw TV. But I don't know whether they want to start conversation, but even I have experience like that. But John Novik, being very unusual, every day people used to ask, are you in that TV or in this TV? So on and so forth. And one day, one guy even came running from behind and even did a high jump. Imagine how it is. They used to use him like a high jump. They used to jump over him and go. That made him very angry. So he took a secret video camera, a buttonhole camera, and recorded what all happened to him. And one fine day, he captured all that and put it on YouTube. And friends, 750,000 people saw it. Not one, not two, 750,000. And now it would be even more. I saw it maybe 1 or 2 months ago. His story went on television stations also. So that is the power of storytelling. So I want you to develop that skill. Just by quoting statistics, nothing will change. But if you have a good story, definitely it will change somebody's mind, somebody's thoughts, and make them to do something new. After all, that is what we all do. people read Ramayana, Mahabharata. Why? So that they can make a change in themselves. So develop the art of storytelling. And just let me share a few resources. I'm leaving my phone number also. My number will be 9535998970. I'm repeating again, 9535998970. So if anybody wants Bookshare information, Bookshare, by the way, is a big library. There is over 1 million books. It is free for the blind. If anybody wants to join it and doesn't have information already, you can call me up. I will give their number. There is also the website called The Moth, THEMOTH.org. That is a podcast site. It has a lot of stories. You will sit and enjoy them. Definitely. themoth.org. Also, as Sham said, I am the editor of a Braille magazine called Mitra Jyoti. I am always looking out for articles. If you are interested in writing, short story, essays, or anything, please get in touch with me. I will be happy to publish your articles to help you become better writers also. And DPWD has been doing a great job. We also have a Rotary Club here in Bangalore. So like DPWD is conducting weekly sessions, we are also doing a series of 12 sessions. So if anybody wants to join that, they are Zoom sessions and we are just going to focus on writing skills. Actually, the same speech that I'm giving today, I'll be giving there. So, and speaking skills, thinking skills, leadership skills, etc. will be conducted there. We are planning it for 12 weeks. So if anybody is interested, please do let me know. I will add you gladly there. So these are my thoughts. And I invite anybody to ask any questions if you have.
Yeah, thank you, Justin, sir. So, guys, if you have any queries, raise your hands. I'll unmute you. Ritik Goyal, right? Yeah, Ritik, unmute yourself and ask the question.
So, sir, good afternoon. It was incredible to be a part of this wonderful event. So I want to ask that if anybody want to write a book, where can we start with? So that is my question.
Sorry?
So if anybody want to write a book, where can we start with?
Yeah, first you have to start with articles. First start with a simple writing. Even I have not yet tried to write a book, but it's the same process, right? If you want to start a journey, you have to put one step in front of the other. So daily you have to start with a small story. Write a series of 10 to 12 small stories, share it with your WhatsApp friends, put it in your profile. People will definitely give comments. I liked it, or I didn't like that, or they may engage with you. And by the way, the same forum, they are starting a Writers and Bloggers Forum. So if you join that, you can share and we will all help and give comments. So as everything, even building a house, it starts with one brick. Daily you put a brick and after 9 months, the house is ready to live. How is a factory built? The same way. Isaac Asimov, he's a writer. He has written most of the science fiction novels. He wrote 400 of them. And he wrote it during the days of the typewriter. Today we have computer, we can copy and paste, but he was writing on the typewriter and he wrote 400 novels. You can imagine how tough it would have been. But daily he used to sit at 4 o'clock till 10 o'clock he used to write. And of course, there are other people who help to clean up his stuff and all, but the main thing is to write. So one day at a time, like a plant grows into a tree, you have to do it, then you will have a book.
Yeah, thank you, sir. We have Raju Chandradeen. Unmute yourself, Raj, and ask the question. Yeah,
Hi,
Raj.
Raju. I think he's unable to unmute himself.
Yeah, Raju, you unmute yourself.
Hello.
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 Yeah,
Hi,
speak.
Raju.
Hi, Justin sir. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Fine, thank you.
Right. Yes. So my question is like, anyway, in between while you were speaking, there is a topic, came here like writing an effective email. So can you also brief how to, write effective email? Because you know that, as a student of yours, we are, sometimes we also do some mistakes, in writing email. Can you also brief 2 words about this?
Yeah, definitely. All of us need writing emails. And as Raju said, in our daily life, at least 10 to 15 emails we write in a day. So earlier we used, in our school days, they used to say, write all this, dear sir, so and so and all. So in emails, just dear XYZ, you can write and then go directly into the matter. So this is a semi-formal way of writing. So you don't need all the respects and all. Go directly into the matter. And this is not a novel, In the novel, you have to go to the last to find the magic, what happened, to find the result, So that should not happen in the email. Go directly to the topic. Dear sir, we want to deal with you. If you are interested, please get back to us. So that is just 3 lines.
Yeah.
So like that, if it is a chain of emails, you don't have to say dear every time. You just go to the matter directly. Once there has been a chain of 4 or 5 emails, you can avoid the salutations also. And of course, in the end, also please leave your details. Due to some reason, they might have missed your contact. So it's good to leave your details. I hope this has
Thank you. Thank you, sir. We have Bini Kumari. Mute yourself and unmute. Yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, am I audible?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, you're audible.
Okay. I want to know, see, though writing is a niche area in today's, market, but everybody may not have the talent of inborn talent of writing. So is there any platform where one can, practice writing before publishing blogs and other things, writing short stories, and because that also requires some sort of polishing, right, before
Exactly.
publishing. So
Yeah.
in your knowledge, is there any platform where one can practice and kind of get proofread?
Yeah. So when you signed up for this say webinar, in the same there was a WhatsApp chat. That's the writers and bloggers group. So if you
Okay.
join that group,
Uh-huh.
you can share your writing there. So they are inaugurating that event today.
Okay.
So if you join that group, I am also there in that. So to the
Okay.
best of the knowledge, we will all help you become better and better.
Okay, that's great. So what should I do for that? Do I need to do something like do I need to send some request, or somebody can add me directly? How is it?
Okay.
Yeah, madam, please share your contact details and WhatsApp number, which we have given you in a share link. So we will
Okay.
add you in that group.
Okay, fine,
Okay.
fine.
Okay, what's your number? I'll note it down and give it to them.
Okay, 9015
9015
7973
7973
96.
96. Okay, I've noted it. I'll share it to Sham. They will add you.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, Trupti, unmute yourself and raise your query.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, so actually I'm asking about what is blogging exactly.
Blogging is a forum on the net where you can express the views yourself. For example, in a college magazine, if they said write an article, the editor had to approve your note. But on the web, there are two websites, BlogPress and WordPress. So these two forums, it's a free website. You can sign up and you can post your own thoughts. Okay, you like gardening, you can talk about gardening. You want to talk about food, you can write about food. You want to write about personality development, you can write about that. You can write anything under the sun. Okay, A to Z. So as you make that a habit of daily writing, your skills will definitely improve. You'll meet new people, you'll develop new contacts, and life will be so much better. And you can join this forum that Ganesh has started. Their experts will help you more. Sorry, I didn't hear.
Yeah. Hemant Rao, unmute yourself and speak.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, thank you.
Sir, I wanted to ask that is there some difference between fiction writing and non-fictional writing, and if there is a difference, so what are the different ways we can go about developing the specific skills for that?
Yeah. So fiction writing is all fictitious, you know. You can put anything and everything, and there is no fact checking. But in non-fiction writing, you have to check your facts. Because if you write something wrong, if you quote somebody wrongly, they will catch you. Okay, so
in fiction writing, there is a lot of descriptive part. So, is it possible to write stories or some fiction work of fiction without getting too much into descriptions and all?
if you don't describe, then the novel will be just 10 pages, you know.
Okay, I mean minimal description or focusing more on plot and character development.
Yeah, that is children's books. Those are children's books that go very fast, you know. They read slowly and Their
Yes,
books are usually 20 to 30 pages, and they also put pictures. And
Mhm.
for their age, that is sufficient. But
Yes,
for
sir.
adult readers, we need a little bit of masala, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We went there, that time this happened, then I got to meet somebody, so we planned something, then because of that something else happened. So like that the thread keeps on growing. So to make it interesting, we have to build the story. You have to describe. So better to do like a bread, no? You slice it, make it into small chunks, and keep writing, and within 1 year your novel will be ready. But small novels, of course, it is for children. They don't need all the expression, they need action. Children's stories, if you see, it's all full of action. Somebody had a fight, somebody had a broken teeth, somebody went to the parents called the police, something happened, he was put in jail, or somebody fell in love, something happened, and finally everything was resolved. So that is the idea. So if you want to be a good writer, we have to be descriptive. Even I have to work on that. It's a journey.
Yeah,
Hope
thank
I
you,
have
Hemant.
helped. Yeah.
Simran, unmute yourself and ask the question.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Go on. Ask your question. Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Sir, first of all, sir, I am interested in that you told na give a number and I will add to you in that webinars.
The personality development course. So if you tell your number, I'll just note it and call you later.
Sir, note sir, WhatsApp number you can add me 78.
Yeah. Number?
78.
Yeah.
38.
38.
So again 38.
Okay.
0881.
0881.
Yes.
Only 8
sir,
digits?
Can you give recordings of the webinars or where we can see, listen? Because this is the 8th webinar. So previous webinars where we can listen. Can send recording of email or YouTube channel.
Yeah, they will send the recording for you.
All the 7 webinars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, first 2 digits I didn't get. Before 3838, what is that?
Sir, 78.
783838, right?
Yes, sir. 0881.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Simran. Yeah, anyone can raise your hand and ask the question with sir. Sir will clarify your queries. Yeah, before we taking hand raised queries, we'll move on to Sam, and Sam read out the chat boxes. So Sam, over to you.
Yeah, hello. I'm audible.
Yeah,
you're
Yes,
perfectly
sir.
audible.
Yeah, okay. And now we have a message from Samantha Prabhu. How can we improve our thoughts for better writing?
Can we improve our thoughts for better writing?
Yes.
So thoughts beget thoughts, from parents children are born. So if you want to improve your writing, you'll have to write your thoughts and keep, then review it again, visit that thoughts again after 15 days or 30 days and see if it is still relevant. So suppose if you visit after 30 days, you'll feel, oh, this writing is not good, or this thought is not satisfactory, you will improve that thought. So you will write a new thought. So that time you will improve your writing skills. Everybody has gone through that. Even my writing was very poor in college days. But now, thanks to internet, we all have been reading more and more, and I am able to immediately catch the idea. So you people in college, you have a wonderful opportunity, because in nowadays we had no internet or anything. And of course, conversations, you have WhatsApp, any interesting thing, you note it down. So if you revisit, you will definitely learn and improve. Hope that helps.
Thank you, sir. And we have a question from YouTube, Raghavendra Raju from YouTube. How to improve quality writing?
Quality writing comes from only writing daily. Make it a habit. Like some people daily visit the temple. Daily visit your computer and write one page. So sometimes you'll get inspired to sit and write 3 or 4 pages. That is also very good. Ask for suggestions from others. Give your writing to one of your friends. Ask them for comments and take that feedback and make it better. And offer to write for any publications. Like I said, Inside Braille magazine is there, or your local newspaper is there. They have editorials, or they have letters to the editor. So go search for a problem in your own town and write about it. Sir, the road is full of potholes. People are falling into that. I need you to act on this. Like that, you write. Make it more dramatic. Then you will get the attention of the audience. Hope this helps.
Yeah, friends, if you have any doubt on this session, you can ask the comments or
Yeah, even you can raise your queries in a regional languages and Hindi as well. Guys, you can raise hand and raise your queries in your,
Sir, actually,
comfort language.
Sir, actually, I have a small query. I have two queries actually. I'm Ganesh.
Okay, hi, Ganesh.
Sir, first one. Actually, you are a member at International Public Forum.
Yeah, I was earlier actually. Now I'm not. Yeah.
Toastmaster. Please,
Yeah.
can you guide our people how to join and?
Yeah, it is there in most companies or in big towns. I don't know if it is there in small towns. If you search in Google for Toastmasters.org, in that website, you have to select India, select your state, and there are list of all addresses where there are community public forums, because some are limited only to certain companies. For example, IBM or a big university where only employees are allowed. So those are not allowed for the public. So we are all allowed into community Toastmasters group. So search for such Toastmasters community. Yearly it will come to around 8,000 or something. It's not a free forum. For every 6 months I used to pay around 3,500 or something like that, because they have to take rent of some public hall, and also there is Toastmaster magazine, then administrative costs and all of that. So those days I was interested in improving my spoken communication. So I was a member for around 10 years. Okay, so that way you can go to Toastmasters, TOASTMASTERS.org.
Sir, no, there's no through virtual again.
Now, of course, because of the pandemic, I think each of the clubs are doing it through Zoom.
Okay.
If you join any of the clubs, definitely they will be on Zoom these days. But going forward after the pandemic, I don't know. But right now, everybody is doing it through Zoom.
Sir, and my second question is, you previously worked as a medical transcriptionist.
Yeah.
How it helped you to understanding the language and writing?
Yeah, definitely.
And if the people wants to work for.
Yeah, definitely. These were all records of American hospitals, So that meant American doctors, and not all of them were US. Some were Chinese, some were Indian, who had gone and settled there. So through that, I became familiar with all medical words and non-medical words. So I used to keep note of them, all these phrasal verbs and all, how they used. I used to note them down. So that way it helped me very much. And they use lovely language, actually. You feel very interested to sit and read it. That the way of writing itself very narrative, Not in a hurried manner. They would casually talk about the person, how he is, who was in his family, and anything interesting they used to write. So that was very pleasurable reading. So any important things I used to copy and keep it.
Okay, thank you, sir. Now, a few more participants are
Yeah, Jayachandran T, unmute yourself and ask a query.
Am I audible?
Yes,
yeah,
thank
you're
you.
audible, Jayachandran.
Justin, sir, very good afternoon, sir. Sir, could you please repeat your contact number?
My contact number 9535 9989
Okay.
70.
And what is the podcast? Something you told, no? What is that ORG? Could you please repeat it actually?
Which one? A Bookshare or the
No,
a podcast? The Moth. TheMoth. themoth.org.
Where podcasts are available, right?
Yeah, podcasts are available. They're all full of stories.
Okay, sir. Super, sir. So one more thing, could you please add me in that Rotary? It is going to start, or I already started actually?
Yeah. If you tell your number, I'll note it down.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
9677
9677
2944
2944 10. Okay, thank you.
What are the topics they are going to cover there, sir? Could you please?
I'll send you a mail separately.
Oh.
Offline, I'll talk to you.
WhatsApp. Okay, sure, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, Siva Suresh, unmute yourself and raise the question.
Very good evening to everyone. Myself, Shiva Suresh.
Good evening. Yeah.
So, my query here is, I hope you started your talk with prepositions, phrasal verbs, and all, right?
Yeah.
So, when I look at the we as a visually impaired, there's a lot of communication gap with this phrasal verbs, prepositions, sentence structure, and all. Could you just suggest some resources so that everybody will be benefited?
Yeah. There is this website called Purdue University in USA. I'm not sure if it is PERDUE or PURDUE. Purdue.edu. Okay. So that website has a lot of grammar exercises. In fact, if you just type anything, prepositions or phrasal verbs like that, Google will give you lovely resources. With that, you just build a basic vocabulary, and from there you grow. If you're reading a blog, you'll find somebody using a new word. Immediately you copy it and keep it. So like that you can develop. But at Purdue University, they have a lot of exercises. Purdue.edu or PURDUE.edu. That is.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Dr. Suresh Babu Vai, unmute yourself and raise the query.
Hello.
Hello, doctor. Good afternoon.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Good evening, sir. It was nice listening to you.
Yeah.
And my query is related to Toastmasters that you were just talking about.
Yeah.
And my first part of my question would be, did it help you to enhance your writing skills? And the second part of my question would be, and Toastmasters is for a general community, and when
Correct.
it includes everybody, there is a matter of inclusiveness and accessibility. Like, how did you was it inclusive, and was it helpful for you, to
Definitely.
enhance your speaking skills and writing skills?
Yeah. Thank you. That's a lovely question.
Thank you, sir.
So, as I said, Toastmasters is for all community. Only you had to be 18 or above. So you had college going students, you had retired professors, you had judges, lawyers. Even Bill Clinton was a Toastmaster, by the way. Bill Clinton, Barack Obama.
Yeah.
These are all great public speakers who learned the art of speaking in front of the public. That is the way they sharpened their skills. So if you invest in yourself today, 5 or 10 years down the line, you will reap the benefit. Another speaker I know, he's my friend. His name is Rajdeep Manwani. He is a Toastmaster. Before joining Toastmasters itself, he used to win awards. Now he gives talks all over the country. He conducts seminars. And companies themselves pay the ticket for him to travel. Only now, because of the pandemic, he is not going anywhere. But otherwise, yearly at least 16 to 20 times, he used to be on the road. And he comes to Hyderabad. Everywhere he comes. So Toastmasters has made him brilliant. And again, he also uses a lot of stories. The tools are the same. And by the way, he is also blind. So we have no excuse. There are people better, and we have to strive to be better like them. And as you said, Toastmasters being cited, of course, for the blind, body language is one weak point that we all have. Some of us, we keep fidgeting with our hands, we keep adjusting our shirt, etc., etc. So we have to consciously make a point not to get attention like that in a wrong way. So either we keep the hand in front of the lectern. Lectern means the stage in front of the speaker, or we keep it to the side of ourselves. And of course, because it is a general forum, we get feedback from everybody. Everybody will say, oh, you improved this. Oh, I didn't understand this point. You should have clarified this better. So you will get feedback from college students and professionals, housewives, or anybody. So that way we can develop a lot. So if it is possible, I encourage you, even 1 year of Toastmasters will definitely make you a better person. So if you are in a city or a big town, check out the website and become a better person. Even there also leaderships are there. You get to be a president, you get to be a secretary of the club. So you can become administration experts in that club itself. So like that, leadership and speaking. And in Toastmasters also, you have think on the spot. They give you a topic and suddenly you have to talk impromptu.
It's
So
like
that will make
jams.
Yeah, jams are there. And every week there is that topic. So they may ask you. So suddenly you have to speak on the spot.
Okay.
There are prepared speeches and unprepared speeches.
I was talking about inclusion, sir, from the point of a visualization.
Yeah, if you pay the money, they will include you. No worry.
No worries.
No worry at all.
Okay.
Only you should have that guts to make use of that money. It's not just paying the money. You have to make use of it. That means take the time to prepare and deliver the speech. Otherwise, all that money will go waste.
What about any web platform, sir, for this Toastmasters? Because of
Sorry?
this pandemic, during this pandemic, there is
Yeah,
possibility for us to go and attend on the
yeah,
community
that is given
Toastmasters.
only for members actually.
Okay.
Sometimes you will find it in companies and all in the reception area. When they are waiting for somebody, you might find a Toastmasters magazine, but generally it is only issued to the members.
Okay, but there is no web platform for Toastmasters to join.
Recently, I have not gone, but if you go to that Toastmasters website, maybe it is there.
Yeah, because of the pandemic situation now, they make.
Yeah, just check the website. Recently, I have not checked the website, but they might have a few articles and all that there.
Okay, okay.
Please go and
So
check it
can
out.
you just take down my number and get back to me when you have time?
Okay. Yeah, number
9177
9177
977
977
008 008.
Yeah, your name?
Suresh, sir. Dr. Suresh from EFLU
Dr.
Hyderabad. I'm
Okay.
from the English and Foreign Languages University.
Okay,
Hyderabad.
you know Dr. Rajshekar then?
Yeah. We are
Okay.
very close buddies.
Yeah, he's my friend. So.
Okay. And nice talking to you, sir.
Okay,
Good to
thank you
hear.
so much. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Hope to get a call.
Justin sir, we have a question from Nagaraj Sutta stating that how can we get your edit magazine which you are editing?
Yeah, so if you can give his number, I can send the details via WhatsApp. So
yeah, he just texted. So Nagaraj, if you are there, just ping your details on a comment box. So we'll note it down and we'll get back to you on this.
Yeah.
Nagaraj Sutar. Yeah. Yeah, if anyone have a query, so just raise your hand and.
By the way, the magazine is 100 rupees per year. 4 editions
Okay.
are there of Braille magazine. So actually, reading in Braille also improves your spellings and all,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. So I'll turn out my microphone to Sham, and Sham, please take the charge.
Yeah. Till now we don't have any charts here.
Okay.
So I'm giving 5 minutes to everyone. If you have any doubt or if you want to ask anything, so you can raise your hand or else you can chat.
Sham, note down this Nagaraj Sutta's contact number he posted on chat box.
Yeah, sure. We have his number. So I will send him to Justin sir.
Okay, so I will send it to, you can send it to me. I can give him the Inside Braille magazine details.
Yeah,
Sir,
we
actually,
have.
it may be better if you inform to everyone. Most of members may.
Yeah, Prap Simran, unmute yourself and raise query.
Yeah, I'll have to hunt for that. They have to send all that IFSC code and all is there.
Okay.
So to pay the amount, so I have to hunt for that information.
There is a query from Simran, Prop Simran.
Yeah.
Sir, can I also write mail address so that you can give me that recording of webinars, previous webinar, or is there YouTube channel?
The one which we are going to conduct from Rotary, you mean?
Or others, sir, previous also 7. This is your 8th webinar, no? You told.
Yeah, the one we are going to conduct, that one.
No, he is asking like present one, right?
Yeah.
Simran, आप अभी चल रहा है तो ये वेबिनार के बारे में पूछ रहे हैं ना?
नो, इसका भी और प्रीवियस जो है आपके उसके भी रिकॉर्डिंग्स कैसे मिलेंगी?
हाँ, तो हम लोग भेज देंगे भाई. आप हमारे मेलिंग लिस्ट में ज्वाइन किए हैं या नहीं?
नहीं.
ओके, आपका नंबर दे दीजिए, हम लोग आपको पूरे पास्ट वाले रिकॉर्ड्स पूरे भेज देंगे.
So no problem, sir. We will share you the YouTube channel link. You will find all the
yes,
all the previous videos also.
या सिमरन सिमरन वहां पर YouTube चैनल का लिंक है ना, जहाँ पे आपने ज्वाइन किया था, वो YouTube चैनल खोलिए। हाँ, जूम के बाद वो YouTube चैनल खोलिए, वहां पर ही पूरे YouTube के हमारे रिकॉर्डिंग्स मिल जाएगा, लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग पास्ट की,
इंक्लूडिंग
दिस रिकॉर्डिंग आल्सो।
आपका कब है?
Pardon?
कैसे इंफॉर्मेशन मिलेगी नेक्स्ट वेबिनार का इंफॉर्मेशन?
हम सेम आपको ग्रुप को सर्कुलेट करेंगे।
ओके, आप ऐड कर लो, जो मैंने आपको नंबर दिया है वही मेरा शायद व्हाट्सएप नंबर है।
ओके, हम लोग आपको भेज देंगे, पर्सनली भी भेज देंगे।
Must note down the number.
Can you tell my number again? Or you note it down?
Tell me your number.
Yes sir.
बताइए, आपका नंबर बताइए।
78 7838
7838, right?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Again
Yeah.
38.
Okay.
7838.
Again 38.
Okay, 38.
0881.
0881.
This is my WhatsApp number.
So your name?
Sir, Prab Simran.
Simran. Okay, thank you, Simran. Okay. We'll get back to you on this.
Welcome, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So, better we don't have any queries on hand raise or chat box. So, I'll over to you, Ganesh Reddy. So, he'll take our session, move forward. Yeah, please, Ganesh Reddy, go ahead.
Very good evening to one and all, including Justin sir and all the participated members. I'm very happy today. You might have got some information on how to start your career regarding your writing skills. So not only webinar, we are also planning to build a community with the writers and with the writers. Just a minute. I'm audible.
Yeah.
Yes, you're audible.
Sorry. Okay. So we're planning to start a writers and bloggers community through a WhatsApp group. Around 40 members have joined. Actually, from tomorrow, the group is going to function. So many people are interested in writing, but sometimes they may not know where to publish and how to start. They feel that I may have mistakes in my writing, how people may receive like that. So to clear all these doubts, so you can join into the group. So all the group members are the first audience of your writing. So last time Subramanian sir said, stop thinking, start writing, because at one place we have to start writing. So from our words to actions. So the aim of the group only that one. So even Justin sir also there in that group. So many people will contribute to your writings. Like if there are any mistakes, they will correct, and they may also suggest for the betterment of your writing. So I welcome you each and everyone to utilize the platform and also suggest us for the betterment of the community also. So once again, I am very thankful to on behalf of DPWD, Justin sir, and all the members. Hope we may have some more webinars to bring the awareness to find the opportunities. If you have further inquiries, you can mail to us. Our email ID is connect@dpwd.org, connect@dpwd.org. Thank you.